Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Dark Avenger Live. This is episode 129. Next week is 130. We're going to have something special we're doing next week. We'll talk about that, obviously, as everybody comes in, because Lord knows whenever we start a show, not too many people pop up.
Until afterwards.
Right. Tonight is a holiday, though. Kenneth Crowley Jr., what is up, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. I forget, today is Yom Kippur, right? Yom Kippur. So happy Yom Kippur to all of our Jewish viewers. For those of you that don't celebrate Yom Kippur, happy weekend.
Happy SNES Day.
Yes, the mini SNES came out. So anyway, we're going to kick this off with something that I know not too many people are going to want to talk about. Anyway, what's up, Adam? We got Dude Rock 20 up in the live stream. So we're going to start this show off with the first thing that's on the list of things to talk about, and that is Yu-Gi-Oh! I wanted to take the time out for just 2 moments. What's up, Scotty Showman? How's it going, man? Happy Friday. And Mike and I ended up getting something this past week. As you guys know, we talked about there being a rumbling going on in, I did read Marvel Legacy was good, but not as great as DC Universe Rebirth One Shot. We will get to that, Kenneth. I actually purposely read at least that before the live show. We will get to that. I definitely want to talk about that, because the next time I'll be talking about it will be probably Frontline Live. And then because our books are coming late again, it probably won't be till Wednesday, Thursday of next week where we'll finally have the review on Dark Avenger Series 6. So anyway, Yu-Gi-Oh! First. Let's talk about this first. So Mike and I made a lot of pre-orders for next month. Not a lot. A handful, right? About a handful of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, because there's an announcement. I'm going to throw it out there. There's going to be an announcement on what the card. I was supposed to shoot the video today. Today got a bit hectic. What's up, Tevia? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Dark Avenger Live 129. So things kind of got a little hectic today. I will be doing a announcement video on what the card soon. Fire Gaming. What's up, Fire Gaming? Jean Grey. We'll talk about Jean Grey. We will. But anyway, we ended up pre-ordering some stuff. And what happened was this week, we got a package in the mail of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Box. It's the Legendary Dragon decks. 3 decks, 1 box. It came to us on the 27th. It's not scheduled to come out until October 6th. Apparently somebody, and I'm not going to point fingers at anyone, I'm not going to say the company we bought it from because I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but somebody made a boo-boo in the shipping department, and we got our box early. So the second we got it, we said we are going to record a video and put it on What the Card. So we kind of decided we're not going to do the announcement first. We're going to do this box, then we'll do the announcement. So we did it, and it is up on YouTube now as we speak on What the Card. And it has gotten a lot of really awesome hits so far. Unfortunately, I butchered the hell out of the names. And believe me, the people who are huge fans of the series that have been playing and collecting the cards, they let me know how much I butchered the names. Gotta love those comments. But anyway, if you haven't checked it out yet, please do. It's been amazing. I think that is the first video in history that you and I both did that hit over 20K views. That was awesome. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In decades. That's okay, Tevye. That's all right, man. Yu-Gi-Oh! Have not played in a long while. Dude, I don't play it. I collect. As you guys know, I like to collect cards. I'm knowledgeable of the old Yu-Gi ways, but as far as Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, especially Pokemon, and we bought Pokemon since we were kids, those are things that we like to. If we were in the Pokemon world, we'd be Pokemon collectors. We would not be battling with our Pokemon. We wouldn't want to hurt them. Still angry. Miffed. I didn't get an SNES Classic. Hope to get one if it goes back on sale online.
So, Mr. Everybody got one?
Well, to my knowledge, everybody I know got one, but they live in New York, and they were.
Don't worry, man. I'm with you. I didn't get one either.
Mike didn't get it either, but we all knew that.
But there is strategy of something I could think of.
Okay, so Mike has it.
But maybe it'll work.
So Mike has a strategy. Hopefully Mike will get his hands on an NES Classic. But anyway, to conclude the whole Yu-Gi-Oh talk so we can move into things that I know all of you, everybody will be happy to talk about. I'm really happy. Thank you all. Anyone from Comic Frontline that went over to, what's up, Alan? I know a certain comic book guy that did. I do too. I know 2 comic book guys that did. So anyway, I would like to thank everybody. Again, What the Card is an extension of Comic Frontline. It is the card side of Comic Frontline, just like Frontline Gaming Zone is the gaming extension of Frontline. So for those of you that came by, supported the video, gave it a view, gave it a like, whatever, thank you. I appreciate it. Really good. I'm very happy. There'll be an announcement video, and obviously moving forward, I mean, it's kind of a spoiler now because we did that box opening. We do have a few videos planned. The hiatus has been broken as of this past week, this video. I wanted to break the hiatus with an announcement video, but instead, I guess I'm breaking the hiatus with a groundbreaking, we got this early video, but we will be returning to What the Card. We don't have a definitive schedule yet, but it definitely will not be the original way it was, and it won't be the way we had it planned either. We have like specific days that we're going to plan out, so this way doing it 5 days a week was very costly. And I mean, if the channel does go places and if there are donations or whatever, or money comes into play, definitely we'll do it more often. But that is the main Yu-Gi-Oh talk for the night. Speaking of which, what's your opinion of Marvel's Inhumans tonight? Tevia, you know I don't watch TV, number 1. Number 2, I heard enough about Inhumans to know that I'd never liked that series in a million years anyway. It's going to go down faster than the Titanic did. Oh, wait. That was Legacy. Now, let's talk about Marvel Legacy. I checked out the one-shot before we did the live show tonight.
And me too.
Yes, you looked at one panel. I wanted to show you something. Now, we saw 2 things that are very important to me.
Well, shouldn't we not spoil?
I'm going to warn of a spoiler alert.
All right.
We saw 2 things that are important to me. Now, obviously, I'm not going to discuss this book because we're all going to want to talk about it on Frontline Live. I'm going to just give my very, very non-spoiler thoughts first. I honestly, half the book I could care less about because there's characters I don't read and I don't care about. The other half of the book was like, okay, so apparently it's all intertwined. All these stories are intertwined except the BC. But there's a character from BC that's in the present day that we're dealing with. And it's apparently, so this is what I don't like. Marvel said we're not going to be getting any more world-changing events. However, it looks to me, and all of you in the comments could correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But does Legacy #1 not look like a gigantic setup for another world event?
No, Chris. Marvel said events were not going to happen.
That's what I'm saying. So everybody who read it, didn't after you read that for that one shot that it felt like Marvel was setting something up in the near future for the next Marvel Universe event? It felt like a setup for a Marvel Universe event. And unless they're going to drag it out for 2 years, because they promised 18 months. There's 12 months in a year, so they promised a full year. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. A full year and a half. So a year from now, it'll still be another half a year before they do a world or a Marvel Universe event. Marvel Legacy was more of a setup issue for other stories than anything else. Exactly. It was a glorified setup. Inhumans, like the original Jack Kirby, late 90s, don't like the TV show at all. A far departure than... I'm not going to compare it to DC Universe Rebirth because, honestly, it's night and day. Right. In my opinion, DC Universe Rebirth and Marvel Legacy one-shot, again, they feel it's night and day. You can't compare. It's like comparing apples and oranges. You can't do that. So did DC Rebirth, the one-shot, do good? Absolutely. I loved the Rebirth one-shot. Marvel Legacy, however, didn't give me the feels. It didn't give the shock factor. It didn't give a lot of what DC Rebirth did. Marvel Legacy did not. Marvel Legacy literally set up future titles. DC Rebirth set up titles, but it also had its sheer
draw-dropping moments with Wally. Wally was one. And there were a few other moments in Rebirth. But again, Legacy did what it set out to do, I believe. But you have to compare it to DC Rebirth. They represent the same goal. What's up, Jay, first of all? Oh, no, I agree. I'm just saying I'm not here to say which was better, Jay. I'm trying not to even review the book because I'm saving that, as Alan said up above, for Frontline Live. There are just two things I'm going to discuss that meant something to me. The first thing being, and again, I am warning everyone watching right now, spoiler alert. I am going to be saying two key things that happened in this book that matter to me because it's two things that I was looking to find or to see in this book that I got. So, warning ahead of time. What's up, SM Down? Warning ahead of time. You are about to get two big spoiler-esque things. Number one, the ending. We got to see Franklin and, oh my God, why did her name leave my mind? I had it and then I lost it. Franklin and his sister, Storm. We got to see them after a long hiatus, after Secret Wars ended. We finally got to see the kids again. So I was very Valeria. Thank you, man. Sorry about that. What's up, Slime? By the way, Valeria. That was something I wanted to see because that sets up the work for we know they're out there. It's like Marvel saying they're out there. See, here they are. Obviously, they rode away in the end, but they gave us that little nod to you never know what's going to happen with Franklin, with Valeria, with Mr. and Miss Fantastic. You don't know if they're going to come back or not. But they did drop little seeds for that. That's number one. The second thing and the most important thing, and what I am hoping is not something like, oh, this is from an alternate world again, or any BS like that. We finally, and this is spoiler, I think this is the Wally West factor in Marvel Legacy. This is the Wally West moment in Marvel Legacy. Wolverine. Our Wolverine. The right age Wolverine. Not Old Man Logan, not Jimmy Hudson. Wolverine, the one who died in the adamantium, is alive. Or so that's what they're dropping. Those are the hints that they are dropping. That made the book for me. That moment where, at first, when you see the scene with him, I'm not going to spoil the scene, you think it's Old Man Logan or Jimmy. More along the less I thought it was Old Man Logan. But when I noticed the hat thing didn't happen right away, I'm like, wait a minute. There's something wrong here. And then they revealed that it's young Logan. Our Logan again. No, he's alive, Chris. Okay, so Jay's confirming he's alive. So, Wolverine is back. Our Wolverine. That is the equal of Wally West returning to DC. This is what I wanted. Now, obviously, Wally was gone 2 years plus. Wolverine was only gone an equivalent of about a year. No, Wolverine's been gone for about 2 years too, hasn't he?
About 2 years, I would say.
About a year or two, yeah. So, anyway, Wolverine being back, the original Wolverine, that was the best part of the book. And I loved it. So, Marvel Legacy, I know a lot of people like it let them down. It did this, it did that. It did two important things, ladies and gentlemen. It confirmed that the 5 years. Thank you, Jay. Wally was gone for 5 years. So, no, Wally's return was a bit more of a wow factor.
What's up, Shamar?
What's up, Shamar? But Wolverine's return and the nod to the Fantastic Four is still out there made this book. Do you have to read it? I don't think you have to read anything. As long as you're reading the titles of the books that you like, keep reading them. This was a glorified, we are done with Secret Empire. We had the Omega issue. Boom. Now we're starting the next phase of Marvel, which is Marvel Legacy, and it's going to be going for 18 months without a world event. But at the same time, it looks like there's a world event coming. It feels like they're setting up for a world event. Miles will be gone longer. Watch. That would be interesting.
Yes, Shamar. We are getting Sonic Forces.
Yes.
All right, let me go back up in the comments now because I talked about my two favorite things. I want to make sure. Valeria, the return of a certain... Yes, the return of a certain someone. See, everybody knows it already. Looky there, we summoned Jay without without sacrifice. Glorified preview book. Okay. Tevye and I kind of agree. I don't think it was a glorified preview book, but at the same time, let's see. Is post live, no one sees the chat. That's true. No one sees the chat. So Marvel's pulling an X-Files. The truth is out there. Exactly. Somewhere out there with the Fantastic Four. What's going to happen to Old Man Logan? Who knows? He could stick around.
See,
I mean, there could be multiple. There could be multiple Logans. Unless they send him back, they might. He's all right. That's what Jay said. He was alive. Like I said weeks ago, Tevye. Oh yeah, that's what Alan's talking to Tevye. Happy that OG Wolverine is back. What's going to happen to Laura? Laura can stay Wolverine again. If Miles and Pete could be Spider-Man, Logan and Laura could both be Wolverine. I just don't know what... Old Man Logan even confirmed. It confirmed and astonishing. Old Man Logan said, I'm not Wolverine anymore. Not astonishing. In X-Men Gold, Wolverine confirmed he's not Wolverine anymore. So it would only be two. Laura and Logan. Old Man Logan could either be Old Man Logan or they'll send him back. One way or another, he's not going to be Wolverine anymore. They've confirmed that in the writing of the books already. Let's see, where are we up to? We got that. Okay. Mike answered that. Let's see. It was very middle of the road for me, but I like a lot, this is what Slime said, of Marvel books anyway, so it doesn't matter much to me. However, I doubt it convinced anyone who was... That's why it's mid-ground for me too, Slime. So we're in agreement. That's why it's in the middle for me too. I feel like any new readers that pick this book up, it's not really going to push them to say, I've got to buy every Marvel Legacy book. I feel like they've even left things out. They gave us a little hint of Norman Osborn. There was a lot that they didn't show us. Again, it's something that if you have the $5, go ahead. But honestly, the Return of Wolverine alone made that book for me. But that's me. Some people hate Wolverine, so this book means nothing to them. I'm excited for Ultimate Books coming back. If the Ultimate Books come back, what is going on? Comic Books 305, by the way, welcome to the stream. I like Marvel Legacy #1, but could have been better. I agree 100%. I mean, we have two Spider... Exactly. I still wonder if they'll return to Fantastic Four. So do I. Depends on if they want to keep spiting Fox. No, it's not going to be more confusing at all. Oh, and Jimmy, that's right. Jimmy's young Wolverine. If anything, they could change Jimmy's name, if anything. Or maybe if they return to the Ultimate Universe, Jimmy will go there. Maybe Jimmy's the signs of a possible return to the Ultimate Universe. Who knows? Let me lay it down, people. Stan Lee even said Marvel's trying to get Fantastic Four and X-Men back into the universe before Stan Lee passes. It will happen if they do cut a deal like Sony and Marvel did, which is what they're trying, I'm sure, now. That's towards Tevye. I thought it was okay at best, but I think Marvel Legacy, for readers of the line, readers of Marvel for a long time, if you went through Secret Empire, this kind of tells you, well, this is what's going to happen next. This is the phase next. And I got to be honest, Avengers BC, I'm kind of interested in. I'm not going to lie. I was interested after reading this book. I'll never be interested in Spirits of Vengeance, which is going to be the new Ghost Rider book. So that did nothing for me. Amazing Spider-Man, obviously, I'm reading already. So the Norman Osborn drops. Cool. Thor, I'm going to be reading. I'm not going to probably be reading Falcon because Sam Wilson's not a character I'm interested in, just like with Spirit of Vengeance. Same thing with Loki. Same thing with Doctor Strange. What else is there? What else was teased in this book? I'm thinking. The Fantastic Four, the Marvel 2-in-1 that they put a little preview in. I might check that out digitally. Otherwise, I'm probably... What other books did they tease? Think. There were a lot of little hints dropped. Thor was very interesting for me as well. Wish Legacy would have had an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. book. Well,
it happened. Marvel Legacy book I'm getting: Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, Renewed Vows, Captain America, The Avengers, Doctor Strange, and Miss Marvel, and maybe Spirit of Vengeance. I am probably getting every single one of those books except for Spirit of Vengeance, Doctor Strange, and Avengers. Avengers have a long way to prove to me that they are a good book before they get a physical book from me again. Ever. Iron Fist, what? However, I was happy to see the return of Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider, because, man, I'm okay. And then I just see Iron Fist. Toho said, sure, you can have... Oh, you're talking about Godzilla. Okay, well, we'll let you talk about Godzilla there. He's Alan's telling somebody else that Wish Legacy would have had an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, I read that one already. Maybe Old Man Logan will get lost in time. That's a possibility, too, you know? Who knows? Who knows? But I feel like Legacy definitely, for readers, it gave you an idea of what's going to happen. But again, the best way to get an idea of what's happening is to pick up the books you're interested in, like we all will be. And again, if you want even more of an idea of what the books are like before you buy them, stick around right here on Comic Frontline. We've already covered Marvel Legacy #1. Mike Spiderslayer did his review for Marvel Legacy #1. And we will all be covering every single one of the Marvel Legacy books from issue 1 to at least 2 or 3. So we will have all the Legacy books reviewed and talked about, and we will be discussing it on Frontline Live. I'll probably be discussing it here on Dark Avenger Live. We'll be discussing it in general everywhere on Frontline. So you guys will be at the front line just like we will be as we are going through Marvel Legacy. We'll be sharing our thoughts and reviews of the books here. So if you need more, if you want more information, stick around right here on Comic Frontline, and we will give you that information. Firestorm, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Spirit of Vengeance looks interesting. And Punisher, I'm probably going to give both a try. Well, Mike, definitely you're going to be getting Punisher. I could care less about Legacy, but Carnage on a boat will never die.
Oh, my God. Are you... I thought that joke was...
They didn't show a lot of X-Men in this book. Of course they didn't, because they're not really pushing X-Men too much, because X-Men are already kind of in their Legacy stories. No Peter Parker and Legacy, because Peter Parker, once again, everything's kind of been set pre-Legacy on what's going to be going on with Spider-Man. Hope Legacy undoes Phil Coulson's death and brings him back somehow. I thought that Phil Coulson was alive in the... Oh, no, he died. That's right.
Is Bendis writing the book?
Oh.
Because you know what he says, what's dead is dead.
Well, I'm
just saying that's what he said.
Rabbit Ears blog, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? And she says hi. So, how are you, Rabbit? Welcome to the stream. Like I said, Phoenix and Wolverine isn't enough. I think Phoenix and Wolverine is fine. I'm very happy with Wolverine returning in and of itself. In and of itself, I'm very happy. By the way, everyone in the comments right now, we have a rising person on YouTube. I've actually followed her videos. I watched her latest live stream, and Jay was in the stream with me. Rabbit Ears blog, I just said that. If you guys are not subscribed to Rabbit Ears blog, you guys really should. She does a lot of really great work, covers a lot of media stuff. She has live shows once a month, if not more. She's also part of our Discord, which if you're not part of the Discord, we have a link in this video right below, and we have a link on our channel. But go over to Rabbit Ears blog and subscribe. She has a lot of really great content. Give her some love. Obviously, she knows you're coming from me, so you don't have to say Dark Avenger sent you, but go over there and subscribe now. She has a lot of great content out now, and I'm sure she has a lot more planned. So go now. Take this video, leave it playing, click her name, go to her channel, and click the subscribe button. And then you can just exit out, and you can go check out all of her awesome content later. And then you come back here, and you can see all of our pretty face. Look at this pretty face.
Yep. Or glasses.
Okay, ignore the pretty face part. Just come back. All right, so isn't Punisher taking up the mantle of War Machine? I don't think permanently. Yeah. I think it's a story arc.
Oh, you meant permanently? Or?
I think it's a story arc. Infamous Iron Man ending was so... I don't care. I don't read that book. It was a packed book, and OG Gene is coming back. That I'm looking forward to seeing as well. Let's see. Man doesn't know how to end a book to save his life. That I can agree. Bendis does not know how to end a book to save his life, and that's why his books are just continually ongoing and going and going. What's up, Brolicon? Did you guys get an SNES Classic?
No, but I am strategizing of how I will get it.
And Kenneth Carlo Jr. is getting new X-Men books, Gold, Blue, Weapon X, Jean Grey, plus Astonishing X-Men soon at in-stock trades next month. Then after that, we'll get the single issues. All those books are really awesome right now. The only thing is I hated that last issue of X-Men Gold. It was dumb. It really was dumb. Let's see. Bendis needs to stop writing. Bendis definitely needs a little bit of a breaky poo. I definitely agree there. Did you get the Harley Quinn anniversary? No. No, I did not get. No, we don't read Harley Quinn
anniversary.
Her 25th anniversary.
Oh, wow! I'm older than Harley Quinn. My God.
Oh man, no, I did not get Harley Quinn. We're not that. No. Now I didn't read. Now I know I put Metal in the comments as well. I didn't read this week's Metal one shot. Oh, however, I would like to mention. Yes, I know I put that joke in there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I thought you meant from Wizard of Oz of Lion.
Yes.
Yeah, but if you didn't read Metal, it's like saying you didn't read Metal. Oh my! Like that's what I was saying.
But Metal, I feel like now I had to make a choice when we pre-ordered our books for September. Either I was going to buy the bundle with Venomverse, or I was going to buy the bundle with Metal. And Metal is going on all the way through until I believe December, January. And Venomverse is a 1-month series. And I had a feeling I wasn't going to like it because of the edge of the Venomverse. So I banked on Metal. Number one, the covers alone are worth the money. They look gorgeous. They look really nice. I mean, the metallic covers. Come on. The event itself is hot and cold. There are moments where it's really good. There are moments where it's overwhelming. And then there are moments where it's eh. I liked Red Death. I can talk about Red Death because I read that. I thought it was really good. I agree. Tevye Venomverse kind of got boring for me. This week is, I forgot what Metal book is this week.
Suicide Squad?
Mm-hmm. No, not the crossover. I'm talking about the one shot.
Oh, I don't know.
But yeah, this week's book, I'm looking forward to reading. Also, I think, and I hope I did this at DCBS, Spider-Gwen issue 24 sold out. I hope to God that I bought issue 24 preparing for issue 25.
They really like the Spider-Gwen?
Yeah, and I got issue 25 as well. I'm hoping that I'm smart and I got issue 25. If not, then I'm going to have to make sure to grab
look, MT has joined us.
What's up, MT? Been a while. And but anyway, Metal definitely is going pretty strong, though. It's a nice event that's going on in DC. It's not like it is world changing, but at the same time, it's not world impacting. Death Machine, thank you, Tevye. This week is Death Machine. What's up, Red Magic 17? I feel like I saw that at the beginning of the chat with a different with a different name, same picture.
No, I don't remember.
Nope, sorry. Okay. So what's going on, Red Magic 17? Welcome to the live stream that is known as Dark Avenger Live. So with Metal, I have high hopes for it, though. I think that the series is going to be good. Obviously, it's leading into an imprint for DC. Will I be reading a lot of the books physically from Metal? I might try the first couple of issues for each. If I know I'm not going to like it, obviously, I'll probably push it to digital. But if Plastic Man's in one, I'm definitely reading that one. I love Plastic Man. Especially if they make him the way that he originally was. I enjoyed Plastic Man in the Justice League. I tell you what, I wish they would have put him back there. But
wait, who?
Plastic Man.
Oh, Plastic Man. Oh, I didn't hear what you said. I've
been reading Preacher and have to say Garth Ennis is good at making me laugh at effed up stuff. That's great. That's awesome. I wish Garth Ennis would do a couple of books for DC. I think he did. Wait a minute. I think I'm wrong. Garth Ennis did do a few books. Or was that Marvel? My memory. Jay will probably chime in with the books he did. But anyway, I'm very happy with Metal. Legacy definitely left me happy on 2 points, both with the Fantastic Four and Wolverine. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you all for the support, like I said. So there's the title of the show. So now we go into whatever everybody wants to talk about in the comments. I haven't read Metal, but seems really interesting. It actually is read. It really is interesting. It's a fun story. Again, it's something that's going on inside of the
DC Universe right now as we're waiting for the big event that is going to come out of Doomsday Clock, which is starting up, I believe, next month. Speaking of metal, I am just wondering, how is Jonathan Kent going to react that his father is gone? His father's not gone, though. He'll be back. Obviously, it's just a moment in time. He wrote for Marvel, but I think he did DC too. By the way, Grant Morrison is releasing a new Claws one-shot. Awesome. I love Claws every year, so that's good. Do you own all the DC Universe animated series on disc or digital? Disc, and I'm missing a few. I'm missing... Cindy got Wonder Woman, so we now have Wonder Woman. I'm missing Harley Quinn Batman. I'm missing Suicide Squad and Batman. I'm missing the New 52 Justice League movie and the movie that took place right after that. Throne of Atlantis I'm missing. Other than that, I have all the DC movies. Plastic Man was awesome in JLA. He definitely was. He made me keep JLA because honestly, I was losing interest. Also, Oz Effect has been... I haven't read the second issue yet, Tevia, but the first issue was good. Do you guys watch DC cartoons? Did you see Batman and Harley? I just mentioned we did not know. I haven't seen that yet. Brave and Bold. I watched Batman Brave and Bold. Plastic Man was funny and Batman. Yes, okay, I saw that one. Yeah, I saw Batman and Brave and Bold. I only have Throne of Atlantis. I didn't like... This was back when we thought New 52 was permanent. I didn't want to support the change in DC, but now that we know that it's semi-changed and will be changing even more, yeah. I meant DC Universe TV shows, Chris. Oh, DC Universe TV, as far as cartoons, no. I mean, I am one season behind on Supergirl now and one season behind on Flash. Legends of Tomorrow, I still have to watch both the season that happened and the season that will be starting up soon. Let's see. Speaking of DC animated movies, opinion on upcoming Death of Superman and Reign of Superman. I am very excited for the Death and Reign of Superman. They're going to finally do it right. I'm going to chalk Superman Doomsday up to, that is the equivalent of Superman versus Doomsday in the Superman, the animated, the Adventures of Superman animated series death. And now with the Death and Reign of the Superman, we're getting the comic version of it. So Superman Doomsday goes to the Adventures of Superman animated series, and this one is going to be the one that's based off of the actual comic series. What do you guys think of Josh Whedon supposedly changing Justice League from Snyder's image? Depends how he changes it, my friend. Depends how he changes it. Honestly, I would rather they just retcon the whole universe and start over and start with Wonder Woman. You could easily start with Wonder Woman, let Wonder Woman be the new trend, but then again, Wonder Woman was already in Batman v Superman, so you kind of can't change it now. But never was a fan of the Man of Steel movie and was not a fan of Batman v Superman either. DC does good with comics, but man, their movie department needs a lot of work, in my opinion. It's a very dark universe. Marvel definitely beats DC in the movies, but DC beats Marvel's in the comics. So, I mean, if both of them could find a harmony where their comics and movies were perfect at the same time, we'd be in a perfect world. Let's see. Garth Enix did a book called Hitman for DC in the 90s. Okay, no, I didn't read that. Would you like to see what Bruce Timm live-action DC movie would be like? That would be interesting, actually. Apparently, we are also getting a Suicide Squad animated movie set in to share. I don't care about that. I've liked all the DC universe, this DC Entertainment Universe movies. Don't love them all. Wonder Woman and parts of Man of Steel I loved. DC is my universe, Red. I grew up reading DC comics. I grew up specifically reading Superman in DC comics. I am now, ever since I started my comic reviews on here, which they are now up to episode number 100. Why do I keep wanting to say 100, man? 410 we're up to now, or 11? 411. We just did episode 411. This week's books will be episode 412. So for 412 weeks, I introduced myself more in-depthly to the Marvel Universe. So I've been in the Marvel Universe for about 8 years now. I'm enjoying it, but DC will always be home. If we talk about Man of Steel so much, Jay will appear and start throwing. I'm on Jay's side. I'm not a fan of
Man of Steel. And that's a question for Tevye to answer, and there's that. So I'm really excited for the. I started reading DC Comics after I saw Superman the movie, aka Superman 1, since 1991. I've been reading Superman since 1998.
Yeah, and there's also a thing that's coming out that you're excited of, the 3-hour.
The 3-hour, we pre-ordered the 3-hour TV adaptation to Superman, and there's also another extended. It's 2 movies in one. It's the extended version of Superman the movie, the 3-hour version, and then the second one is, I think Superman 2, a director's cut where it has everything in it. Apparently, somehow.
What else did they leave out?
I have no clue.
Well, I've seen Superman's 1 and 2. Oh, I've seen all.
I remember, I believe the 3-hour version of Superman 1 is going to be Smallville, like more Smallville story. Obviously, the part where he breaks into Luthor's lair, that extended scene.
The part where he saves the world, like that.
I think that
the plane.
There's going to be several things put in it. There's going to be a lot of the deleted scenes cut into the movie finally.
Maybe the Fortress of Solitude. That would be really cool.
I love DC more than Marvel because I grew up watching Smallville, Batman, the animated series, and Justice League. I love DC, and I watched Lois and Clark on TV. I grew up with the Superman 1 through 4 movies. I grew up with the Batman 1 and 2 movies. After that, everything kind of got screwy. Batman the animated series, Superman the animated series. So I grew up with a lot of that too, Red. I grew up with a lot of that too. If Batman The Long Halloween ever gets adapted, I think they should release it only for every month the chapter takes place in. That would be cool. Jump the Donner cut. Okay, so they put the uncut Donner cut in. So they put uncut parts with the Richard Donner cut. I'm pre-ordering the 3-hour version of Superman the movie next month from Warner Archives. I pre-ordered the Blu-ray set from Amazon as soon as it was available. It's a shame they didn't make Supergirl into the Superman movie. I know. I mean, it happened right towards Supergirl wasn't as popular as it should have been. It's 2 different cuts of Superman the movie, and the TV cut and the 2000 extended version. Well, I have the 2000 extended version.
Did they ever have a Supergirl director's cut or anything that they missed? I'm just asking.
Prometheus. Do you think Prometheus, the Grant Morrison JLA version, not the Arrow version, could cool in Young Justice or DC movie? Possibly a Young Justice movie would be cool to see Prometheus. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting, actually. So, I don't know. I'm excited for the Superman movie, though. That's going to be fun. I remember watching it as a kid, the 3-hour cut. So, Long Halloween and Dark Victory would be awesome to see as a movie. A live-action movie, Firestorm?
Well, if it's a movie, then it's live
action. No, they could be straight to DVD movie.
Well, yeah, but it's right there and then. Just like Jeepers Creepers 3, which I have still no idea.
We're not talking about Jeepers Creepers.
I don't know why they want to bring it to the movie theaters for just a day and then that's it.
Because the
movie's gonna suck. I know, but I'm just saying, why does it exist?
Because the movie's gonna suck.
But why does it exist that they had to make a 3rd one? Didn't we get enough? We got
live action DC, Green Arrow, and Black Canary. Definitely, the Donner cut used all the footage he shot and used very little of the other footage, making Superman 2 a stronger film. Either way, I would love it. Yeah, I don't know how I felt about the Donner cut with Superman. It kind of put a the end feeling to Superman. I feel like the Donner cut kind of would have played better into Superman Returns than it did into Superman 3 and 4. But Superman Returns, technically, when they made Superman Returns, was supposed to erase 3 and 4. It was supposed to take place after Superman 2.
Oh, you're talking about the Brendan Routh one.
And, you know, ironically, all the fans were angry back then that Superman had a son, and everybody was complaining, but it's amazing. Superman returned in the comics with a son, and everybody was okay with it. But you know what? They did it better in Convergence than they did in the movie. It was kind of like the father that left Earth for 4 years or 3 years. And this one, it kind of was a family. It was definitely, yeah, Superman Returns was a fanboy movie that we didn't need or want. That suit was an abomination of a Superman suit. I'll say that much. And the idiots that made the suit. Oh, red, blue, and yellow clash. We need electric blue,
you thought that was
crimson, and electric yellow.
Be happy they didn't have Balloon Superman with Jack Nicholson.
Oh God, we won't talk. No, we're not talking about.
What was it?
that.
Nicolas Cage. I'm sorry, Nicolas Cage. I'm sorry, Nicolas. Why do I get those names confused? Superman Live. Oh God.
I love the Donner cut. I like the Donner cut, but it led to Superman Returns because he destroyed the Fortress. Well, no, it didn't lead to Superman Returns. The Donner cut destroyed the Fortress of Solitude. That's the problem I had. Other than that, and obviously Jor-El leaving. Other than that, though, I was okay with the Donner cut. I actually liked the Donner cut better. It's just I didn't like the ending with the Fortress of Solitude being Kaputski. November 2006, single disc DVD featuring 124 minutes of international version cut film. That's interesting, Alan. Gods and Monsters was really good. I read that and I watched that. I have the animated DVD of that. They were upset by how it was executed. Well. Ironic, Superman having a son. To answer Mike's question about Supergirl, see my above comment. There you go. Superman Returns was terrible. Agreed. Catherine Winnick would make a good live-action DC film, Black Canary. I can't pronounce that name. Would be a good choice too. During Superman Returns, people hated the idea of Superman having it. They did. Superman from 2000 makes a great attempt on a great Atom on Legends of Tomorrow. I agree. I will admit Brendan Routh does an excellent job as the Atom. So he found his role in the DC universe again as Atom. That's awesome. We need a continuation of God and Monsters because the universe is so fascinating. For me, I'm okay with the one part. Honestly, it wasn't even Superman. It's Zod Superman that was in there. So I'm okay with it not happening, or no, it wasn't Zod Superman. I forgot who it was, but it was Dark Universe. I would like to see a Crime Syndicate return. But that's just me. Superman Returns and Superman 4, I try to forget about. I would rather watch Superman 4 than Superman Returns. For some reason, Superman Returns was a glorified Superman 1. Superman was not the problem. It was the script and the directing. Agreed. It was. It was the X-Men director trying to do a revitalized version, an X-Men version of Superman, and it didn't work. Mute yellow. Superman. Let's see. My favorite Superman film are the first Richard Donner one and Richard Donner one. Haven't seen the second one yet. Superman Returns and Man of Steel. We need Comic Frontline to be writing a DC movie. I wouldn't mind. Writing a Superman movie. Superman was not. Oh, okay, we did that one. Did you guys get Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? Yes.
Yeah, I would talk about it, but nah.
Speaking of Crime Syndicate, I'm just wondering now that the Crime Syndicate is now gone, do you think they will ever make a comeback? Yes.
Yes.
You know when it'll happen? After Rebirth's over, because somehow, some way, I feel like this fight with Dr. Manhattan is going to hit not a reset button, but it's going to fix a few things that have happened over the past couple of years at least. Possibly. I don't know. See, this is the one thing I like. DC is not really dropping the ball. They're not telling us a lot about what's going to happen. Best part of Superman 3 was evil Superman versus Clark Kent. I love that scene. That was awesome. One of my favorite scenes in the movie was Superman versus evil Superman versus Clark Kent, and Clark wins. And then the ending where he opens the shirt and it's the clean Superman suit again. Oh man, that was a really cheeky way of making an advertisement that nicotine was bad for you. Because if you guys remember, there's a mystery element in kryptonite, and Gus couldn't figure it out, so he just replaced that element with nicotine. So basically, evil Superman was created by kryptonite without the unknown element and nicotine. So nicotine turned Superman evil. That was a really cheeky way of making a don't smoke commercial. It was a glorified movie saying, don't smoke, nicotine is bad for you. It'll turn you into an evil Superman. I knew that from when I was a kid, and I was like, really? Really? You're going to put the don't smoke thing in a Superman movie and turn Superman evil because of nicotine? Damn. Not that I smoke anyway, so it doesn't bother me, but it's hilarious that nicotine turns Superman evil, everybody. Keep nicotine away from Superman. If you own Injustice 2, do not, for the love of God, update it. Why? Oh, right, because of the breaking of the PS4. That's right. Is it true there is going to be a Watchmen series? There's talk about it, yes. I'm on volume 13 of Invincible. Can't believe it almost. I know it's sad to see it go. It was red kryptonite, only black. Good point. Yeah, exactly. It was not red kryptonite. It wasn't black kryptonite. It was legit kryptonite. The only difference is the space element was taken out and replaced with nicotine. Ladies and gentlemen, stay away from nicotine. It will turn you into an evil version of yourself. I don't need nicotine to turn evil. I need very little influence nowadays to give a bit of a dark. I mean, we had the dark comic frontliners. I mean, dark Mike Spider-Slayer, the ultimate superior Mike Spider-Slayer showed up recently. It's not hard to turn evil without nicotine kryptonite. Yeah, I'm not updating. I'm gonna wait till they say it's safe. I'm gonna actually uninstall the game and wait for the game to fix itself. Because I just found that out too. It screws with the PlayStation 4 when you put the game in then.
That's crazy.
Will the Dark Comic Frontline crew make a comeback? Well, a better question to ask of you is, will there be another Forever Evil month? Or a Villains month? Then we'll talk. Or a Dark Reign in Marvel. You never know. Marvel, I know Marvel wants to play that card again. Marvel wanted to right after Secret Empire, and then because of the ban outburst, they didn't, but Bizarro Frontline team, that would be weird.
That would be.
It's not just PlayStation 4, Chris, it's on Xbox. Anybody who has the game, Xbox, PlayStation, PC, don't update it. But no, I mean, if there's a dark month, we'll see. Yep. So it's the update itself on all platforms. So don't update Injustice or delete the game until the update is fixed. There'll be an update for the update. That's when things will be okay again. They wanted to do a Dark Reign again. Why? Because Secret Empire was supposed to end where the Registration Act was supposed to be put into effect again, because it's, they're trying to mirror the movies. Good night, guys. Got to go to work tomorrow. All right, Bro Lacan, thank you for stopping by. We're only going to be on for a little while longer. We end at 10:35. We start at 9:35. Clark Kent glasses slide. I was never evil. Right, Jay. You were never evil. That just means when Dark Reign or any dark thing comes, Jay's going to be the first one that turns evil. That's what it means. Michael's still evil. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course, I knew there was going to be a way to put it in there. I
want
knew
to put it in somewhere?
No, like you keep telling me they like me as evil in the epic story more than being a good guy, and I don't know how.
Donation goals. I mean, if you make donations and want Dark Frontline live episode, I mean, Alan, I wouldn't stop you.
You mean the part where Dark... Wait, man, you never were evil. So how would you fit in this equation? Only all of us...
No, I was evil. There was an episode where from alternate world, and I sent my evil self back.
Oh, but that was only for a one-time deal.
Yes, but that means I could bring... Just shut up.
It was a one-time deal. You didn't even dare.
Superior Mike Spider-Slayer Ultra.
Oh, my God.
That's all I'm going to say.
And the Return of Darker Eyes.
He can't be evil. He's a brony. Oh, yeah.
Nah, he brony. Yeah, that's Epic Story.
Yeah, that's Epic Story. Dark Mike.
Yeah, the comic Frontline was Dark Rise. That's what it was.
I know. I'm sticking with Dark Mike. There are some names that don't stick.
I think it sticks.
Darth Mike, the ruler of Metal World.
Metal Worlds? Okay.
So we are at the last 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, feel free to throw out any questions or anything you'd like us to talk about for the next 10 minutes. We are here. Don't forget, as always, Frontline Live is this coming Tuesday. We will definitely be talking about a lot of these big books that dropped today. Not today. 2 days ago. This past week. Being a brony is evil. Oh, so you're still evil.
The Bob Not Brony, so there.
Still evil. So anyway, I would like to actually take a moment before we answer any more comments to mention next week is episode number 130. And here's what we're going to do for 130. And I'm telling you guys this because I want to make sure you're all here at the start of the show. Next week, for episode 130, we are going to be doing Dark Avenger Live 130 Quiplash. We are going to be playing Quiplash. Usually Mike does Mario Maker. We're going to give him a break this 10th episode around. We might make up for it one night during 130 to 140. We might make up for it somewhere in the middle. If there's very little news to talk about, well, maybe we'll throw Michael on the Maker game and have him go crazy. But next week will be Quiplash. If you would like to be a part of it, it's free. You don't have to own the game. We own the game. All you have to do is go on, jackbox.tv.
You just need your cell phone mobile devices.
Cell phone, computer, laptop,
tablet,
anything that has internet access, and you are able to play along. Michael will be playing. We'll see if we get other frontliners to possibly pop. Hey, Jay's here. We got Jay last time. We'll get Jay again. We got Alan here. So a lot of frontline. We'll try to get as many frontliners as we can. Maybe we'll get Kat on a Friday. We'll tell her, come on. You don't have to come on the live show. Just put her. Why not?
No, I'm saying like yeah.
Kat.
No, I'm just saying like that'd be amazing to see her, be on the thing.
Oh yeah, and we'll have about a good hour of Quiplash. Maybe we'll take a break in between and talk some news if there's newsworthy stuff to talk about, or we'll talk about it while we're doing Quiplash, or maybe we'll just do Quiplash because it's episode 130. Damn it, and we're gonna have a good freaking time. So next week, be available at 9:35. We're gonna start the show. I'm gonna talk for a little bit, and then we're gonna go straight into Quiplash. I participated before. Yes, you did, Tramar. You did pop in for 1 or 2 rounds. Yes, you did. I want to say something long live. Long live the Star Trek Discovery. Star Trek Discovery, I heard was very, very good. Speaking of DC Rebirth, any opinion? Crossover? Nope. None for me, at least. I wanted to see Mike play Mario Maker. We'll make up for it, Shamar. Don't worry. Did you see the new Star Wars Battlefront 2 promo? No, but I did see it in my subscription laydown on YouTube, so I will be checking it out later tonight. Yes, see people, I'm officially a member of Frontline. Aha, evil laugh. Have you guys read Thief of Thieves? There's a video game adaptation. Yes, I've seen that. Hey, I have a Phantom Zone projector, Alan. Uh-oh. Did anyone watching Humans tonight? Not me. Not me, that's for sure. So Alan is going to be sent to the Phantom Zone by Jay. That's gorgeous. That's wonderful. That's adorable.
Oh, my God.
It's adorable. But anyway, we got 5 minutes left, so I'm going to give you guys some heads up on things coming out. Now, as you guys know, What the Card? We have a video up right now. Thank you, everybody who has supported that video. And if you haven't checked it out yet, definitely go check it out. We opened up a box a week early. A shipping boo-boo that definitely was a perfect way to start off What the Card. Again, there will be an announcement up. I'm going to try to record it tonight and have it up tonight. If not, it'll be up this weekend. I'll tell you guys when we're going to be recording, what our hopes are schedule-wise. It will not be Monday through Friday and Saturday again. We're going to have specific days where we'll have a video that we'll post up. I don't believe we're going to be doing booster boxes. We might cut booster boxes like for Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon in half if we do get booster boxes. I'm not sure yet. We just don't have – it's a lot of money for cards. And right now, the reason we stopped What the Card was we had some personal reasons and we needed to take a break. The personal reasons are still happening, but not as extreme. So we have the extra money now to do it, right?
I guess.
So we're going to be doing a specific schedule on what the card. Keep an eye out for that. Frontline Gaming Zone, like I said, Firestorm's in the comments. We have a clan on Destiny 2. Alan has to join the clan. Alan, but Alan's been busy, so we won't yell at Alan too much. But actually, Alan has grabbed me a few nights before going to bed, and we've done some Division on my Twitch, which all the videos on Twitch at some point, once they fix the download button, will be on Frontline Gaming Zone. Firestorm is holding up the front on Frontline Gaming Zone, so go check that out. That's the gaming side of Frontline. What the card is the card side of Frontline. And then for your Marvel Legacy needs and questions and wants, stick around right here on Comic Frontline, because we will be covering Marvel Legacy and Metal and Doomsday Clock as they come out. And also, I'd like to mention on Last Ember Press, there's going to be something big going on. I forgot the date. Jay will say it in the comments, and then I'll read it off. There's a day where Brant is going to be live streaming on Frontline, writing for the Last Ember. It's a contest. He's going to be live streaming on and off on Frontline doing it. I'm excited to see that. 529 Studios, there's a rumbling going on there. Unfortunately, the rumbling is not going to be revealed as fast as the What the Card rumbling, but there is rumbling going on there. Looking forward to that. Celestial Falcon issue #1 is out now. Etsy.com/Last Ember Press if you'd like to get that and other really awesome titles from Last Ember Press. Also, it's tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Fuller House, Season 3, Part 1. I'm guessing that's for Media Madness. So tomorrow night's going to be Media Madness, which is going to cover the season premiere of Fuller House, Season 3. So that's for Media Madness, for those of you that are fans of Media Madness. Next Friday night at 12 p.m. Central Time. So next Friday at 12 in the afternoon Central, which is about Central, so it's 1 hour. It's
2
1
hours.
o'clock. No, Central is...
Oh, no, it is an hour.
It's an hour behind us, I believe.
Yeah.
Brant's only an hour behind us, so it's 1 o'clock Eastern. So next Friday, Brant we won't be able to do Dark Avenger live. We're gonna have to double check with Brent and make sure we don't collide. So possibly Dark Avenger live on Thursday.
You just said the Quiplash.
We're doing Quiplash for 1:30. Keep an ear out. I'll mention it on Tuesday's Frontline Live after talking to a big secret was given for LEP patrons today. I'm not saying what it is, but Jay mentioned it, and it's true. If you are a patron, you're getting some really awesome secrets from our lineup, from the LEP lineup right now. And also, Zone 4 is now available for everybody to listen to. Go over to this channel and listen to it, or go over to zone4podcast.com and listen to it. 12 a.m. Central Time, so midnight Friday into Saturday. Oh, okay, a.m. a.m. is midnight. We'll be off already, so we will be doing it on Friday. So Quiplash Friday, everybody. No worries about that. Me and Brand are the same time zone. That's right. Okay, so we will. So anyway, like I was saying, Etsy.com/Last Ember Press. That's where you can get my book. Actually, you can get Celestial Falcon and all the awesome books that are out from LEP right now. Issue 2 is in the works as we speak. Me and Brent are working on that nonstop. Or Brent and I, if I have to be correctly English, because people like to make fun of English when you read cards. Brent and I are working on issue 2 as we speak. That'll be coming up soon. I'm really excited for that. Lots of stuff going on everywhere. Just keep an ear out. 11 p.m. Eastern. I'll be off by 11 p.m. Eastern. It's 10:30, and I'm going off now, Jay. So we're good to go for Friday. Friday's going to be a very epic, fun night. It's going to be adorable.
Yep.
Adorable, man. But till then, thank you all so much. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend out there. Keep an eye on all of the stuff here on Comic Frontline, all of our individual channels, and the sites and channels connected to Comic Frontline. Lots of stuff coming out.
SNES mini adventures of me getting one starts now, and I hope to get one.
Thank all of you for being here live. Thank you if you're watching this post live. Take care. Like I said, have a great weekend, and we will see you guys on Tuesday for Frontline Live, and then back here again on Friday for Dark Avenger Live. Take care, everybody, and have a great weekend. One last time. Later, everybody.
Later, everyone.